Hello all of my friends on the internets. Did you miss me? I missed me too. Today we are gripped with a massive crisis known as the pandemic. Pan is foreign for bread, which is what I'm gonna teach you guys how to make today. So let's get started. What we're gonna make today is known as a no-knead bread, because you don't need to worry about where you're gonna get your bread from. So to start, just like romancing a pretty lady, we need the flours that we are gonna put into our mixing bowl. After that, we need to salt the flours to make it nice and tasty. But do not forget your little friends that are the yeast. There are little creatures living in these grains that are gonna eat your bread for you and make it tasty. With all of those in there, we gotta make sure they're all mixed together so that they can combine. And so you're not eating a big pocket of salt, which is very gross. With all of those combined, we need one important ingredient, which is water. We're gonna make a very sticky dough so that the bread will knead itself. And let's mix all of this together to make the sticky dough. Now, with our sticky dough all nice and sticky together, we need one last important ingredient, and that is thyme. Not that kind of thyme though, I mean that kind of thyme. We gotta let this sit for at least 12 hours, but if you want to let it sit a little longer, it's a free country, so feel free to do so. Before you put your dough away, you make sure you wrap it nice and tightly so it don't dry out, and then make sure you put the thyme all over the wrap. I promise my handwriting is not normally this bad. Now you may think to yourself, Phil, what am I gonna do for 12 hours? I can't come back and see you teach me. Well, funny story. I made the sum 12 hours ago because I'm a very smart food man. Do you want to take a look under the wrapper? I do. And that is the 12 hours of work that our little yeasty boys have come up with. It is a nice gooey ball dough. And we're gonna work with this. What you wanna do is go from the end and pull inwards all around a bunch of times, like I'm doing. Do it until you feel like it's strong enough, because that's what we're gonna do with this. Make our dough strong. And that was the oven telling me that it is up to heat, because we need the oven for this. Bread ain't gonna bake itself, you know. But first, we gotta let this sit for a half an hour. So, we cover with the towel and leave it alone. And I'll be back in a half an hour. In our oven, we were preheating my good friend here, Jans van der Hoek. Get it? Because it's a Dutch oven, and that's a Dutch name. Now that it is all nice, hot and steamy, we're gonna put a little bit of flour in there. And then we're gonna take our rested ball of baby dough and pop that baby in there. Like so. Then take the lid, put that back on, and then put it into the oven for about 25 or 30 minutes. I will see you then. Alright everybody, now that we have cooked it long enough, we are gonna take off the lid and cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes. I wish you could see. In fact, I'm gonna let you do that. We'll be back. Alright, now we have browned up the crust and we're gonna let this baby cool. But other than that, once you've let it cool, you are all done and can make all sorts of tasty sandwiches and other things. And so our lesson for today is complete. You have learned to make a loaf and were taught by an oath. Please go out and make your own bread. And thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you want all the ingredients, please read the description down below. Thank you and stay safe everyone.